In this video, we will dive into 7 most powerful money skills used by Warren Buffett over the years. Now, if you incorporate any of these, or ideally multiple of these in your life, it basically guarantees that your financial situation will improve dramatically. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I'm the Bold Investor, and for the last 3 years I have been documenting my investment journey on this channel. And I find myself coming back over and over to the teachings of Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors in the world. These aren't some get-rich-quick schemes, but timeless principles and mental models used by the world's most successful investors. And the best part? Anyone can use them regardless of how much money you have right now. Most people try to maximize the present moment, but Buffett takes a different approach. Successful investing requires time, discipline, and patience. When you think in decades, you make different decisions. You invest constantly through market cycles. You choose quality investments that compound over time, focusing on businesses with sustainable competitive advantages rather than flashy trends. You avoid selling during market downturns, recognizing that temporary volatility can actually be used to your advantage. Consider Buffett's ownership of Coca-Cola. He bought his first shares in 1988 and has held them for over 35 years through multiple recessions, technological revolutions, and changing consumer trends. During this time, many investors dismissed the company as boring and outdated, but Buffett's patience has been rewarded with both substantial dividend growth and capital appreciation. Some things simply require time. The magic of compounding needs decades to truly demonstrate its power, and investors who understand this fundamental truth are the ones who ultimately build significant wealth. Money sitting idle in a saving account is actually losing value due to inflation. To build wealth, your money needs to be working for you. Think of inflation as a hidden tax on your savings. While a 2–3% inflation rate might seem small, its effect over time is devastating. $1 today will be worth roughly 78 cents in just 10 years at 2.5% inflation. This means your $10,000 in savings will effectively shrink to $7,800 in purchasing power. This is why Buffett says that the inflation tax has a fantastic ability to simply consume capital. It silently erodes wealth parked in low-yield accounts. But don't rush into investing just now. Buffett's approach to investing isn't about moving quickly. It's about moving intelligently. Consider how Buffett himself approaches learning. Even in his 90s, he still dedicates 5 to 6 hours daily to reading. Annual reports, business newspapers, and books. While that level of commitment isn't necessary for everyone, his principle is clear. Knowledge compounds just like money. You also don't need to make dramatic changes to begin this journey. Small, consistent habits create profound results. Replace 15 minutes of social media with reading one quality financial article. Listen to investment podcasts and YouTube videos during your commute. Start reading books on investing. By building your financial education constantly, you create mental models that will serve your wealth building for decades. Remember, your most valuable investment isn't the first stock you buy. It's the knowledge you acquire that ensures all your future investments are sound ones. One of my favorite sayings by Buffett are his 2 rules of investing. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. Buffett isn't just saying, don't lose money. He's emphasizing that protecting your capital is more important than pursuing exceptional returns. Why? Because of the math. The calculation of loss recovery is brutal and unforgiving. Consider these scenarios. A 20% loss requires a 25% gain to recover. A 50% loss requires a 100% gain to recover, and a 75% loss requires a 300% gain to recover. This asymmetry is why Buffett concentrates on defense over offense in his investment strategy. While most investors obsess over finding the next 1000% winner, Buffett focuses first on not losing money. But it's not only about numbers. Significant losses affect also our psychology. When investors experience substantial losses, they often become emotional rather than rational. They abandon their investment plans at exactly the wrong time. They take excessive risks trying to make back what they lost, or develop investing trauma that keeps them too conservative for years. This explains why Buffett always maintains emotional discipline. Buffett's principle of never losing money translates into specific practices we can all adopt. Thorough research before investing. Buffett reads annual reports, understands business models, and assesses competitive advantages. Margin of safety. Buffett only invests when there is a significant discount to intrinsic value, creating a buffer against errors in judgment or unexpected events. Extended time horizons. By investing for decades rather than quarters, Buffett reduces the impact of short-term volatility and focuses on fundamental business performance. Go to bed at night smarter than when you woke up in the morning. This continuous learning habit has been a cornerstone of Buffett's success for over 7 decades. Financial literacy isn't optional for those who want to build wealth. It's essential. The more you understand about money and investing, the better decisions you'll make. Without this knowledge, you're essentially gambling rather than investing strategically. Buffett explains it simply. Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. In a world where financial misinformation is abundant, your education becomes your best defense against costly mistakes. Start building your financial knowledge by reading books on personal finance and investing. Start with simple-to-understand titles like One App on Wall Street or The Education of a Value Investor. Follow credible financial news sources. Choose quality over quantity and focus on analysis rather than market noise. Even learning one new concept each day will dramatically increase your financial intelligence over time. The compound effect of this daily habit can transform your financial decision-making within just few weeks. We should never forget about a very wise saying. The chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Our financial destiny is largely determined by our daily habits. The most crucial habit? Saving before spending. Don't save what's left after spending. Spend what's left after saving. This process of paying yourself first is really nicely explained in another great book called The Richest Man in Babylon. This one habit, saving first, is the foundation that makes all other wealth-building strategies possible. What makes habits so powerful is that they add up over time. A 10% saving rate may seem modest, but maintained over decades, it transforms into financial freedom. Buffett himself is extremely frugal. Despite his billions, he still lives in the same house he purchased in 1958, drives modest cars, and avoids lavish spending. By developing habits that align with his long-term goals rather than short-term desires, he created conditions for extraordinary wealth accumulation. Debt can be a tool when used correctly or a trap when misused. Buffett advises against taking on unnecessary debt like credit cards and installment loans. The interest rates on these products often destroy any benefits they provide. A credit card charging 18% interest effectively guarantees you lose 18% on whatever you purchase and don't pay off immediately. The simple rule: if you can't afford to buy it with cash, you probably can't afford it at all. This principle explains why Buffett, despite his immense wealth, mostly avoided debt throughout his career at Berkshire Hathaway. While many companies leverage themselves heavily, Buffett maintains substantial cash reserves instead. This approach has allowed him to capitalize on opportunities during market downturns when competitors with debt were forced to sell assets at distressed prices. The psychological cost of debt is equally damaging. Research shows that high debt levels correlates with increased stress, reduced decision-making ability, and diminishing life satisfaction. By keeping his financial obligations minimal, Buffett maintains not just financial freedom, but mental clarity, a crucial advantage for making sound investment decisions. When you find a wonderful idea, invest big. Buffett didn't build his fortune through diversification, but through concentrated bets on his highest conviction opportunities. In his words, investing in your 20th best idea is madness. Courage in financial matters means a lot of things. It is, for example, investing when others are fearful. True financial courage often means moving against market sentiment, being a contrarian. It is also making tough decisions like cutting losses on bad investments. Courage may mean admitting mistakes and taking action to correct them. And finally, financial courage is standing by your convictions even when others disagree. When Buffett avoided technology stocks during the late 1990s bubble, he faced harsh criticism and was labeled as out of touch. But he stayed within his circle of competence and avoided massive losses when the bubble burst. This type of courage, to be fearful when others are greedy, is rare and incredibly valuable. As Buffett demonstrates, boldness pays off, but it must be informed boldness, not reckless gambling. If you enjoyed this video, firstly, thank you for watching, and secondly, you are definitely going to like my video in which Howard Marks presents his investment philosophy and his secrets to success in investing. So thanks for watching, and see you in that video.